Let me ask you a question. Before going on a trip, do you check the tire pressure, windshield wiper fluids, your mirrors, your front glass, make sure it's clean? Do you prep the car? Well, some people don't. I critique mansions. I tell you 3 things I like about it, 3 things I don't like about it in a short 3-minute video so we can binge watch them after each other. And in today's episode, we're going to review 1550 Amalfi Drive, Pacific Palisades, 8 bedroom, 15 bathrooms, 16,773 square foot, listed for $39,995,000. And that's right under 2 acres of land. Now, before I tell you 3 things I love about this property, Monsieur, come a little closer. Come closer, let's get close. The content of this video is purely my personal opinion. Real estate analysis is subjective in nature, and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. For all that stuff, you can contact the listing agent. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes. 3 things I love about this property. The 3rd thing I love about this property is that you get 2 acres in Pacific Palisades. I mean, I don't know that many properties in Pacific Palisades that have 2 acres. This is very unique. You better recognize that. The 2nd thing I love about this property is that it's southwest facing and it's private at the same time. Now you're scratching your head, Arvin, southwest facing, what does it have to do with privacy? Well, it does if you've got a 6-pack. Yeah, I've been working out and I got a 6-pack and I find myself without my shirt on at my house all the time. So for someone like me, this is amazing. The number 1 thing I love about this property is the fact that it's in Upper Riviera in Pacific Palisades. I mean, the location, this is like, Upper Riviera is like the best of Brentwood and Pacific Palisades together. It's weird because you can hang out with the Brentwood people, be really, really stuck up, and then be in Pacific Palisades and pretend you're not stuck up, but still be stuck up. Now, before I tell you 3 things that I don't like about this property, I need you to 𝐷𝐻𝑒. And you're like, what is 𝐷𝐻𝑒? 𝐷𝐻𝑒 means push. Push the thumbs up button. That's it. That's all I'm gonna ask for. Push the thumbs up. Everyone. I don't want you to write a comment. I don't want you to follow. Just everybody this time, push the thumbs up, okay? Now, 3 things that I don't like about this property. The 3rd thing I don't like about this property is that all the wasted square footage. Look at all these hallways that force secondary bedrooms and mostly guest areas or sometimes, living areas to be tiny and long. And that's not ideal. These hallways are killing the freaking square footage of the property. And the 2nd thing I don't like about this property is that it's been on the market since 2019 and it hasn't sold. Meaning when the rates were 3%, 2.5%, this property was on the market for I think $51 million and it didn't sell back then and it's still not selling right now at this prices. Which brings me to my number 1. And the number 1 thing I don't like about this property is the grading and the layout, which kind of forced each other. Let me explain. You see, when you decide to build a property and you decide to lay out the property so it splits the house at the entrance in a V shape, you create a major separation between this side of the house and the other side of the house. And architecturally, this is a Tuscan house. It's traditional anyways. When you create this V, it becomes even more separate, right? And then you have to do these hallways because you have to go deep into these wings, which kills the square footage. Which brings me back to why the hell did you design this V-shaped house to begin with? And the answer to that question is grading. Somebody, when this house was being built, decided not to grade this lot. I don't know why they decided that, because it's not even that bad of a slope. Maybe at that time, $100,000, $200,000 to grade this property would have made a huge difference for this property because it wouldn't have forced you to use a V-shaped design to utilize the flat areas of the property and still give a frontage to the property. And that's the core problem of this property, is that they wanted to have a nice frontage because you have 2 acres of lot, right? That you want to make it grand, but then you're edging the property at the end of the flat area before the slope starts. And what works best? A V-shaped property, and then you're screwed from there. And that's the biggest problem. That's why this property hasn't sold. And I don't know how you can fix it. But if you want to know how much it's actually worth, you can contact me. I would love to help you out. Now, the place to be is in the comments. I answer all the comments. There's a great discussion that happens there. And it's one of the reasons why I created this channel, because I want to have a database of everyone's opinions and bring transparency to the real estate market in Los Angeles, right? So if you guys want to do that, meet me in the comment section. Tell me what you think, if you agree with my analysis or not, or if you have other ideas why you think this property hasn't sold, but I would love to hear it. And if you like this video, you will like one of these videos next to my head. ZipSmart.ai should be out any day now. I'm super excited. I'm doing practice demos, and I can't wait to share it with you. Thanks for watching, and get out of here.